Don't worry, I'm not going to sing. But someone else will. It's time to talk about something very special that happened in Bethany. Oh, I guess you can't get much more special than bringing back someone from the dead. But I'm not talking about me. This story was about Mary. But you won't really understand what it's all about unless we go right back to the beginning. The first time we met Jesus was down by the River Jordan. And the man who introduced her to him was John the Baptist.
I liked John. He was a real man.
Yeah, but he didn't really get the point about Jesus, I mean.
Give him credit, it was him who introduced us to Jesus. He even called him the Lamb of God.
But I think John would have preferred a lion.
Good to remember John. He was a real man.
I never said he wasn't, but he didn't really understand Jesus.
I don't see how you could say that when he did so much to prepare.
Oh, I've got nothing against him, but...
They're both right, of course. John did a great job in preparing the way for Jesus. The crowds loved him. But when Jesus turned up, most of them drifted across and followed him instead of John. John wasn't jealous. But he really couldn't grasp the way Jesus worked. John didn't do gentle. And he didn't do ceremony. And Jesus was the Messiah. Now that means the anointed one. You knew that, didn't you? He was supposed to have been anointed. But John didn't do it. It was Mary who picked up that challenge.
Is this what it feels like to be called? Fear and doubt dogging every thought. Yet, underneath it all, a deep sense that this is my destiny. 2 days ago, I was angry with Jesus. I hated him for letting us down. But I was wrong. He didn't let us down. And I didn't really hate him. No. I don't hate him. I love him. I really do. Oh, I've loved before, but not like this. This is so different. It is love, but much more than that. It's like coming to life for the first time. Every time I'm with Jesus, it feels as if life is overflowing, and I want to dance with joy. Lazarus, came back to life. But now I understand how much that cost Jesus. By coming back here now, he put his own life in danger. Jesus had been far more generous than I first realised when he called Lazarus to come out of the grave. Why? Because Jesus had given his life in exchange for Lazarus. Jesus had taken his first step towards death. How can I repay such love? This is my gift of love. It cost so much. But what is a year's wages compared with a person's life? How can I show that I really believe he is the Messiah? I know what I must do. It may get me into trouble, but my destiny is to be the one who anoints him. He must be recognized. I'll make a fool of myself. It's time to take the prize. I'll make a fool of myself. We know he's the Messiah. It's the time that God appointed. There's one more thing to do. He has to be anointed. The ointment costs too much. I'll make a fool of myself. They'll show me with reproach. I'll make a fool of myself. If Elijah isn't coming to be herald of the kingdom, the job still needs doing. It'll have to be a woman. It will bring me shame. I'll make a fool of myself. But for the sake of his name, I will make a fool of myself.
Things moved pretty fast after Mary did that. The rulers weren't impressed at all. Instead of recognizing Jesus as the Messiah, they made their mind up to execute him before the end of the week. It's the story we remember every Easter. But we weren't in Jerusalem. Some of the disciples used our home in Bethany as a safe house. And we waited there as the news got worse and worse. We were all devastated. But it was Mary who gave voice to how we felt.